$20 a month. That's what most of us pay for ChatGPT, Claude, or Gemini. On the surface, it feels like an all-you-can-eat buffet of artificial intelligence. The entire AI economy actually runs on an invisible, constantly ticking digital meter. The unit of measurement is the token. A token is a fragment word, the fundamental unit of consumption. Every prompt sent and answer received burns tokens like a car engine burns gasoline. This creates a specific problem. Tokens only measure the sheer computational effort the machine expends. They have no connection to whether the output generated is actually correct or useful. Under this system, you pay for the machine's effort, regardless of what it actually accomplishes. The agent jumps in, writes 500 lines of code. It immediately fails. So it deletes the files, rewrites the entire architecture, and fails again. It enters an endless loop, blindly guessing and failing repeatedly in the background. Finally, after 10 failed attempts, the AI pauses to ask you a question. Do I actually have the folder permissions required to edit these files? In this scenario, your monthly quota just absorbed the cost of all 10 failed attempts. You just paid for 500,000 tokens of hallucinated, useless work before the machine even identified the root cause. This chart highlights the structural flaw of the current market. AI providers earn more money and consume more of your subscription limits when their models are inefficient. The current AI economy is built on a perverse incentive, a stupidity tax that charges the consumer for the machine's own confusion. To solve this, we need an AI-as-a-service utility model. This shifts the billing focus away from raw, invisible consumption and toward verifiable human outcomes. The first layer is a predictable base subscription. This fee covers your casual daily tasks, like drafting quick emails or casual brainstorming sessions, eliminating the ticking meter anxiety. For complex, heavy compute tasks, the system moves away from unpredictable token counting. Instead, it compresses those thousands of fragments into unified, understandable credits. This works like a rideshare app. Before the work begins, the AI provides you with a guaranteed upfront price quote, so you know the cost before a single processor starts spinning. Treating intelligence like a predictable utility protects everyday consumers from runaway, invisible computing bills. The most significant protection in this blueprint is a concept called acceptance-based billing. When you approve a quoted task, those credits are securely held in escrow. They aren't spent the moment the machine starts thinking. If the AI agent enters a loop and fails 10 times because it forgot to check for permissions, the developer's infrastructure now absorbs that entire cost. Your credits are only officially deducted once the final output is delivered, verified, and explicitly accepted as useful. This escrow model shifts the financial risk of AI failure off the consumer's shoulders and back onto the developers. This billing model acts as an economic mechanism that dictates how these models are designed from the ground up. To survive in an outcome-based economy, developers must adopt signal-first architecture as their mandatory training standard. Models will be optimized to pause and ask clarifying questions immediately, rather than burning expensive compute cycles on a guess. Under this new contract, the only way for an AI company to remain profitable is to eliminate wasted compute. Changing the flow of money forces AI models to become concise, accurate, and reliable. Artificial intelligence is becoming an outcome-driven professional service. The experience will eventually feel like hiring a skilled human contractor, where payment is always tied strictly to verifiable deliverables. This framework finally aligns the developer's financial goals with the consumer's interests. Efficiency becomes the primary metric for everyone involved. A truly capable AI ecosystem depends on an economic contract that rewards actual competence over raw processing.